talk and fly at the same time.
All right, great. And you can control the camera while it's flying.
I got that part.
Okay, so it just said visual positioning system is available.
I'm going to look over your shoulder at what the camera's seeing.
And,
so I can...
We'll get a little view here. So what direction you're facing? Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, so we're going to we'll change its shape. So what this does is push the camera under the body. We do have visual positioning, it says. Like, see, it's drifting a little bit. Let's lower it and lock it in place. Okay, so I'm going to walk over to it. Michael's taking pictures, and I'm just going to give it a little push. Okay, so there we go. Bring it down. You'll see that it's very resistant to me moving its position because of that positioning system. Now, if it detects something under it, it will go into a landing mode by itself. And in fact, it will land itself if you ask it to. One of the things that excites pilots and cinematographers is that the performance of this system is pretty spectacular. So I'll put it a little higher so there's no risk of hitting anybody. And you can see. Now, let's make the camera face forward. I can do that here.
I wanted to take a picture of you and me.
Oh, did you? Okay, you can do that. Rotate it around, pitch it down, take a picture. All right, good.
Okay, face forward. Which forward is the...
Forward is, there we go. And pitch it up.
Go all the way around this way.
There we go. Okay, so now let's look at the picture here on the screen. Now what I'm going to do is fly very aggressively. Now look at how stable the video is.
Wow.
It's sort of uncanny. And now it is translating. There's a little bit of a pendulum effect. But when you're far away from objects, you can't see that at all. Oh, it's sort of hitting its limits. But if I do this sort of movement, you can see the stabilization in 3 axes is quite good. Let me make it face forward. And the range is also quite good. So we did a test pretty recently and flew out to about 2 miles with full HD video, which is pretty impressive for these kinds of systems. So this is what happens if you take sort of all of the technology we've developed and sold on the side and integrate it. And in both these radios actually have HDMI and USB inputs. So you can just literally plug them into a switch, for example, in the back of this room, to do live streaming, which is what we did for our launch. Okay, let's land it. It's making a lot of noise. I'll land it on here.
If you told it just to go home, is it accurate enough to come right back there?
It is if you have GPS. So without GPS, it won't do it. So.
I'm still afraid of this thing. Well, that's amazing.
There you go.